My name's Marty.
My name is Laz.
My name is Andre.
And you're watching
the LSDP.
Welcome to the Lord Sacred District Podcast, hottest motherfucking podcast in the world. My name is Andre. I'm here with Laz.
Yep.
We got Monty in the back. We got Brad in the back.
Running the cameras.
I'm here with Denham and Marty Khan. Thank you guys for coming. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not, there's 4 of us on the couch.
Oh, God.
Thank you for having us, man. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, bro, this shit's back cool.
Since I really don't know I know who Denham is just because of who he's told me. I've listened to his music. Yeah. But you're new to me, so I guess both of you guys can introduce yourself, but I need a little bit more from you. Just because
I want to know how you guys met.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a crazy story. We talk about this all the time. I met Bro through our mutual homie now, but I met the homie Pat at a party when I was like 19. And we were like outside freestyling and shit. And like everybody was fucking whack except Pat. And I just told Pat, I was like, yo, you're fucking crazy. Like, we gotta link up, you gotta pull up to the studio.
Yeah.
And then Pat pulls up and he's like, yo, can I bring my 2 homies? And it's like him and his brother Dalton, who y'all know.
You're
I'm
like,
sure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I don't really fuck with new people. Like, I'm kind of, and they were like, later on I found out like they were kind of the same way.
Meanwhile,
like,
Pat's telling me like, yo, I met this dude at the party freestyling, and bro, I'm telling you, he's dope. Like, you gotta work with him.
And he told you the same thing. Everyone else was whack except for this.
And I'm like, all right, bro, let's go. You know, I'm like trying to be standoffish, and then right when we get there, it was kind of just like, we started recording, and it was every weekend after that we came to the same studio for probably like a year straight at the art school that he was going to.
I was going to the Art Institute right across the street from Observatory and shit.
Isn't that like
gone now?
It's
not
fun,
there.
bro. When you like, you guys don't even like. I guess you guys know each other now, but you guys didn't know each other, and it was just normal to just, hey, bro, next week let's link. Next week let's link.
It was like automatic.
It was literally like from the moment we met, like it was probably like we kicked it every single weekend.
So you went to that the school across from the observatory. And then from there,
I told them to pull up every fucking Saturday and Sunday because I could just rent out this little studio space.
Right.
We would
then
record.
From there, we'd go to like back to my house to record, or his house at the time, and then he moved to Koreatown, right?
Yeah, I moved to Koreatown like 2017. Up in LA. And then like we started just getting we started linking with like just different artists and shit, and like shit started moving like really fast for us, bro. Like it wasn't like a lot of like, I wouldn't say effort because we definitely put ourselves out there, but it wasn't like resistance.
It was
from
definitely
like
blessed. Like everything started to work like in our favor.
And you say fast just because it started coming at you fast, right? Because you guys have been making music for a long ass time.
So by the time I met them, I had been making music for fucking like 10 years.
When you say fast, you mean like it just started coming at you faster. That's crazy. That's good though. That's how you want it to be.
Yeah, on God.
Do you guys think it was like right place, right time?
Definitely. Definitely.
Everything just aligned perfectly and shit.
After that, I couldn't imagine what it would be like if I didn't go to the session and we link and shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Completely different.
So do you guys are you guys LA based artists or OC based artists?
I'd say OC. I'm like in San Clemente. I now currently live in Dana Point which is funny, with Pat, the dude who introduced us. We're now roommates in Dana Point.
Hell yeah.
That's dope.
But I prefer OC over
because
LA.
Orange County, like, artists somehow always only make it when they associate themselves with like an LA clique, or they're like, even I don't know if you guys know who Fora is. Everyone knows he's Orange County, but he's like LA artist, but it's like
he's definitely dope though.
Yeah, he is dope.
But he's I definitely thought he was from around here. Right?
Yeah. He's definitely from around here. But I feel like when he's like ticket sales and shit and commercials that I've seen or little things that they push, it's definitely like a LA based artist. And I think it's great that you guys are like happy to be Orange County artists, because not a lot of people come out of here, bro.
I love San Clemente, bro. It's like I'll always stay in that immediate area right there if I can.
So I'm always curious, right? Because like I told you, I've been following you guys. I remember a long time ago, I don't know if you remember, we linked up with the homie Noe. He was gonna do some photos for you guys, and I remember I pulled up with him, and you pulled up with your brother. Home Movie, shout out Home Movies. He's really dope. He's a fucking dope ass artist, crazy pen and
genius,
shit.
Right?
And you guys pulled up, and like you had like different fits and shit. Like you had like the background you wanted, and I was like, just like, damn, this fool like moves differently. You know what I mean?
I mean that's when I really started to like, I feel like buckle down and be like,
mic up to you.
That's when I really started to like buckle down and be like, all right, like I gotta take it completely serious, you know, like if you're gonna do it,
you gotta do it.
First off, if someone's gonna come and like shout out Noe, bro, like hooking it up, taking photos of me at the time, and it was like, all right, come prepared, have the shit ready to go, because then like get the most out of the time you can get, like when you're doing it, you know.
It was crazy when I saw that. I was like, okay, this was moving different. It's creative directions, like in different space and shit. So like I'm like, I get. Like I've always wanted to ask you a question because like I know you when you first started coming up, it was like Motley Angels and shit, right? With your brother. I love that shit. You know what I mean? That was really dope. I don't know if you like.
No, that's. Are you
familiar?
It's funny because when Pat told me, yo, can I pull up with my homies Motley Angels? I knew that name from like being in high school, and we were working with like a mutual homie.
You were like,
but we never had met. Yeah, no, oh god, like
so funny.
But like I haven't, I never met bro, but I heard their music, and like out of everybody that I was hearing at that time, like him and like our homie Life, it was like the only people that I was like, I really fuck with this.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm definitely up on Motley Angels, and then like I mean, shit. When I met them, they were still putting shit out as my like a Scatterbrain came out.
I remember that shit.
That shit was crazy.
That's crazy. Around that time, I when I look you up on YouTube, bro, what I noticed also is like you take pride in making music videos, and a lot of artists love putting out music, but don't put out a music video, and the visual is just as important as the fucking audio, bro. Because
for sure,
oh god,
like I mean, I was always obsessed with like film and shit. I love good movies and everything. So like. Always try to take an approach like if you're gonna try it, like try to make it a whole scene or something like, you know, give it a whole story.
And it isn't just a very like simple music video. I know you shot with like Nick Rodriguez and other like it's crazy. And I've seen the like you come from like the beginning, the Motley Angels, to your last project, and like not only are you getting better like musically, like creatively, it just seems like you've entered a different like realm. Like it's shit that like people with budgets have, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, that's honestly, shout out all the homies, man. Like, there's so many people that help me, like, behind the scenes to, like, get the shit done. Like, Nick, for example, like, always just does shit off the strength. Even if I offer, like, it's like, nah, bro, like, he just wants to help and be a part of the shit, which also has made this process so much easier for me, you know? So, like, shout dope. Everybody, you know, everybody strict. Him, my brother, Home Movies, Life, River, everybody. They've all made this shit just way easier to move. My boy Colin, who shot a bunch of videos for me.
I know Colin.
Shout out Colin.
I know a couple of those guys, but how important is it for you to like make music videos for your music? Like, is it something that you like think of? Do you think of the music video before you think of the song?
While I'm doing the song, like, because as of like probably the past 4 or 5 years, bro, like I really don't write anymore. I pretty much just get in there and like put on the beat and start punching in, and like I've kind of like adapted the mentality like we talk about all the time. I'm always like, I think your first thought is your best thought. And you just gotta like,
I agree with
whatever you're doing. Then like, if you don't like it later, just get it all out and then refine it afterwards. And like, it's made it. That's why it's like, I think it's so much quicker and easier. Like while you're doing it too, you start to like see it come together, and so you start picturing the video. I feel like sometimes while I'm like in the process of making it,
just falls in place. Falls in place for sure.
So so we go from Motley Angels. I just see you always putting out music. I see you guys click up and shit. Fast forward, you're on tour. With Strick.
We went on the Man on the Moon 2 tour
with Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Like
Crown and Sword.
That was like, honestly, shout out Strick, man. That guy is literally the GOAT, man. One of the best people I've ever met.
I'm fucking curious because like I want to know, like, there's like, you know, there's a lot of behind, and I'm sure you know all the behind the scenes shit. I want to know how you land in a position like that.
It was
because for me to watch it like as an outsider, I'm like, that's fucking dope, you know? Like when you see someone like who's like you said, you see the foundation and you see the build up and shit, and then you see it like the work pay off. Like I love to see that shit, you know what I mean? So I want to know how the fuck you land in positions like that, you know what I mean?
It probably, I guess, like easiest way to say it. So it was through me meeting Strick in probably, I want to say 2019, 2020. My one of my good friends, John, at the time was kind of actively managing me. And he introduced me to Strick. Strick came over we were living in San Pedro at the time, me and Dalton. And he came to my house. We recorded, really just kind of hit it off. And after that, he's like, yo, man, I'm going to, try to help you out. He has a label that I'm currently with, Crown and Sword.
Nice.
And we work for probably 2 or 3 years at this point. Kind of 6 months go by, we don't talk for a minute, and then we link back up when he moves back out to LA. And once he moved back there, he kind of was like, let's do it, let's take this shit serious, you know. And I started pretty much going there any day I had free time, whether it was work or whatever I was doing. I'd go up there, and he'd give me a whole studio pretty much all day with the engineer. Like, shout out Drew and Reef. They used to just sit and record me for like hours, bro. Like, I'm probably sitting on, it's crazy, probably like 2,000 unreleased songs right now.
And that shit doesn't just happen to anyone. That's equivalent to like the best kid at basketball getting to play for free, right? Like that shit just doesn't happen.
Nah, it's just everything.
Some shit is destined,
worked
bro.
right, and then Strick ended up getting on the tour. You know, nice enough and cool enough, man. It's my brother. He brought me with him and got to go on my first experience, like really doing that, you know?
Yeah.
And at first I know we're doing like this big thing, you know, and then I get there and I'm like, bro, this is arenas. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of like, holy shit, you know?
Yeah.
And the first show was Portland. We get there and pull up to the arena, and I'm just like, all right, bro, this is crazy, you know? And then,
like, Damian Lillard dropped at this point 50 in here, bro.
Wait, at this point it hits you?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my,
like, at what point was it we're like, oh shit, this is like for real?
Like probably that moment, like pulling up there and stuff, like it was just so surreal, you know, like the feeling of like, okay, fuck, dude, we're doing it, you know?
Yeah.
And at first I'm thinking, you know, I'm just with the tour. I don't know like what I'm really doing yet, what my role is, you know? And at that point, it was the first couple shows. I was like, all right, at this point, you're going to walk out. It'd be like, oh, I need to smoke. And so I walk out, bring the blunt, kind of hype the crowd. This ends up like in the term to kind of see if I can even, you know, go out on stage. And so cool for even letting me do that, man. And then gets to the point where I end up performing in, the first one was in DC, and it was on my birthday. So I get to fly out, like my mom, my grandma, my brother.
That's hard.
They all come, and my dad's from DC, so it was like even like the more
family
bittersweet.
clique.
Yeah, they all come out and get to pull up to the arena. My dad brings like his childhood friend who they grew up in DC together, so they all get to go like underneath where the players and stuff go at the Capital One Arena.
That's probably one of the best things that's happened to that arena.
It was crazy.
The Wizards suck.
It was crazy, and I'll never forget. Like, we do our song Highlighter. That he was actually on that song
Marty?
with me. Yeah,
hell yeah.
And we do the song. It was right after we do the digits in the set. We walk out, and I just so surreal, bro. Like walking out, like it was honestly a blur, like in the moment, you know. And then when I was done and like got off stage, I just remember like being like, what the fuck? You gotta know, getting sent that video. Probably moment of my life, man. Honestly,
that's tough. Hell yeah.
Shout out Strick for bringing me with him, man.
That's dope.
Brother,
you got to meet like a lot of different artists and shit there.
Yeah, I got to meet Denzel Curry.
I seen that.
Super cool dude. Really, really cool dude. Got to meet 070 Shake.
Dope.
Oh, she's dope.
Yeah, she's super sick. Yeah. Super sick.
She's a really good artist.
A few times got to like introduce Cuddy and stuff, but you know, he's the
doing the superstar shit.
He's part of the Illuminati, bro. Not too many people can say hi, you know?
I know. Saw House Party. I don't know about that. But no, man, the whole experience overall was just like probably the coolest thing could say I've done in music was like being able to be a part of that and like go and see what the experience not only of like tour is, but like on a big scale, you know, like it was how much goes into it is just insane. Like the
you see the production,
like, everything, bro. It's fucking.
That's really dope. That's good to see.
It's crazy, bro. It was.
Did you like when as soon as you got told like you're gonna go here, right? You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna be there earlier than everyone. Yeah. Were you there earlier than the guy setting up and everything?
Yeah, I mean, I was always just any way I could help, anything. Like, you know, it wasn't even at first. Yeah. I went not even knowing I was gonna get the chance to start performing. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that was the thing that also worked for me too, is just being
in position,
being ready to just like be there. You know, if you get a shot to even be in some of these rooms, you got to just take advantage of it however you can. You know, like
hell yeah, that's really dope.
It's it was crazy. I even thinking about it now, I just like still be like, bro, I can't even believe that shit sometimes. Like, but I will say, like, I sometimes get more nervous at like smaller shows than something like that.
You think it's because it's more intimate, you feel?
Yeah, more intimate, more personal, like there's more peers, things like that like Because that was one thing, like, once I did the first one, it was kind of felt like, you know, it just was so comfortable at that point. Like, and it's because the production level is, like, so crazy that it's like,
you know,
just do your job and it's good, you know? Like,
as opposed to, like, when you do something more intimate, it's, like, more based on, like, who you know, who you got to set this up and shit like that. That's tough. That's tough.
It was crazy, bro. Yeah. It's definitely nuts.
Marty?
Yeah.
So, you guys, how many songs you guys got together? Is that something that you guys, like do, bro? You guys link and make shit together
every day. I mean, every chance we get.
We were recording till like 8 in the morning, and finally we're like, bro, we got to go to bed. Like, this is not.
That's tough.
Yeah, man.
So are you guys on the same label or?
Yeah. So that's like the crazy thing about it. It's like I met Strick that same time. Yeah. Like the first time when he pulled up, and he was just hella cool, bro. Like he just always believed in us, like way more than like you know, you run into motherfuckers in the industry and shit. It's just like a lot of that shit be surface level. So it's
fake and shit.
When it's just like it's the same way we became cool. Like, I felt that way when I met Strick. It was just like, nah, bro's cool. Like
it felt genuine.
Everyone else around here's whack. You're the best one.
Oh God, it's like shit. Yeah, so like we both like kind of decided to sign like almost together. Like he hit Denham and then hit me and like individually. Like I didn't even know, and I just called Denham. He's like, damn, he just asked me too, and we was like, let's go. Let's go.
That's hard.
And it was like to see him go on tour was like, bro, you live vicariously through that shit. Like I remember I went to one of the shows in San Diego. Yeah. And it was my birthday too. And like I popped out and I'm like, I'm in this, bro. That shit is crazy. It's like, bro, you really don't understand.
It's
like
everything like you'd think it was gonna be. Yeah, bro. Like this is crazy, bro.
And the reassurance I felt was just knowing that like I could tell both of us just felt like comfortable, like but of course, like this is like it's still nuts, but it's also like
you deserve this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah, like we like it is like this shit. We definitely have earned our shit. Like we, you know, like we put our work in. For
I believe it.
I respect that. Like,
I respect that shit.
From the world,
and I believe it. I mean, like I don't know much about you, but I know like of Denham and stuff, and I've seen the groundwork put. And usually when someone's like that, they don't let anyone that's just like gonna just not try around him, you know. So I believe that you're just as hard worker as
sharp, you know. Steel sharpens steel, you know.
Sure.
Keeps you in that like headspace. If you surround yourself with people that are making you better actively, like recording and because it's all healthy competition at the end of the day, you know. And it's like it's supposed to be like
like if he sent me a song to get on, it's like, bro, I'm trying to like
go
crazy.
You want to go hard.
I'm trying to go crazy.
That's actually what's your guys' like process for making music?
Shit, just like honestly, it always starts different. Like sometimes bro just have like a hook and like we just find a beat, or normally he'll have a beat already set up, like, but it's always different, bro. But it's really like,
so you guys send each other like shit. It's never like, because I know there's artists that have to be in the room when you're recording.
No, you can send me stuff. We can do it in the room, like really just whatever.
My favorite records though are definitely the ones that we do in the room. Like we got a whole tape that's like,
what do you need? A couple bitches, a blunt, some. What do you need?
What I need is like exactly not that. The blunts for sure. It's just like you're not gonna get nothing.
I hate that when the studios. It's like, I'm trying to work right now, not party. Like,
I hate that shit, bro.
I'll sit and drink and party while I'm like doing this stuff, but I like it.
But I also like everyone in the room serving a purpose other than just like
you don't want the homie like crashed out on a Xan on the corner.
Exactly.
A bitch asking when the pizza's gonna be here.
Can I get the Wi-Fi? Like, oh my god.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi
fucks it up. Fucks up the creative process.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm just trying to lock in.
Hey, bro, you should try this. It's like, dude,
it's one nigga in the background rapping, like, and he's looking at you, just waiting, like, please ask me what I'm working on. Like, oh my god,
like, dude, go.
That's real though. That's real.
Go get, like, and that's it's like, bro.
It's no shade, but it's like it's your time and shit.
Yeah. But the environments is like, and it's like, it's like when he's recording or I'm recording, it's like I know he's worked as hard as I have at this shit. So it's we both have like tried for a long fucking time, so that's who you want to be around. Right. It's like motherfucking LeBron or somebody. I'm not about to be shooting around with just like anybody. Right. You know what I mean? We gotta be cut from the same ilk. Like,
I feel that.
Yeah, Kobe trained away from everyone else, bro. He's
like, I don't think you moving like me, bro.
Dude, that was the best ever right there.
If anything, Pau Gasol maybe got the pass, but that's it.
But you saw how he did Paul in the Olympics.
Yeah,
so like, that's how you know.
He goes, I'm gonna run right through his fucking chest. You're not. He's like, yes, I am.
That was tough. So moving forward, you guys have like new projects on the way, or like I want to know, like,
I got I did Out the Blue, and
I saw that.
I'm working on right now.
Good project. You guys should go check out Out the Blue. It's his recent project.
One of my favorites. Yeah, one of my favorites for sure. Now I'm working on Out the Red.
Ooh,
yeah, and it's gonna be a little more. Out the Blue is sounding blue, have more guitars and like singing. This one's gonna be a little more.
Bunch of red bones.
I don't know if it's like gritty. I wouldn't say like grittier, but a little more like raw and like little darker.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Are you gonna, I love that shit. Are you gonna make that like a thing? Like how Lil Wayne has the Carter or the mixtapes where he just does multiple and then you're just gonna keep using a different color? Or
I don't know if I would. Maybe I just I know when I first came up with the Out the Blue concept, I was like, it'd be cool to have like a side A, side B type thing. You know. Then after that, like the other project I had like a title name I've been sitting on is Social Butterfly.
Okay,
I want to do that at one point. Yeah,
that's hard. Hell yeah. So those are future projects. What about you, Marty?
Shit, I dropped some shit in 2021 called shit. What is it called?
Damn, it was so long ago. That means you gotta drop some new shit, bro.
No, Ultra Volume 1.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's like really like I did like an alternative tape. Like it was like like alternative rock and. But I got all this hip hop shit. Like in the last like 2 months, bro, I probably got like 80 new songs.
Right.
Yeah, every day he's sending me 4 or 5 records.
What do you guys think that you guys like doing more? Like personally, I like that alternative shit. Like I love hip hop, I love rap and shit, but like I like when people step outside the box and do some like
that's become more
some
fun
Andre
for
3K shit.
Way more fun for me.
Way more fun as of lately. Like for a minute there, I did just wanted to make like let's make a banger, bro. Let's make something sick and like. It definitely now is more fun to do more like where you're really trying to. The songwriting is what I've been stressing on a lot lately. Is like keeping it so like on point, on subject, and like
purposeful.
Really getting the whole thought through. You know?
Yeah. You don't want to put a bunch of people already put out a bunch of music.
Yeah,
you don't want to add to the nothing.
Just don't be like it's saturated. So it's like at times you want to like sway from whatever the other thing.
And it's like even the type of hip hop I do listen to is kind of the same way. Like, they definitely are always like trying to bend the rules of the fucking genre in order to make it interesting. A lot of people like in my free time, I have a lot more fun listening to like alternative shit and like just shit like Louis Del Mar and like shit people don't know about. But it's like that's where your best rappers, like some of your favorite rappers, Dijon.
A lot of rappers don't listen to rap. They listen to like R&B and shit.
All of them, bro. And that's why they're so fire.
Honestly, I don't even play like that much stuff in my cars lately. I notice when I'm driving to work or doing anything, I listen to like 93.1 like classic rock or like random just really random shit. Like, cause sometimes if I listen to too much of like what I'm trying to make,
you get stuck in that pocket.
Yeah, you get sucked in, and then you start like, am I doing this melody? Am I doing that?
The subconscious be crazy and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
that's a fact.
I feel that. So your next project is gonna be like you said, the contrary of Out the Blue.
Yeah,
Marty.
I'm not even sure what this next project's gonna be called. Bro, I have like probably 4 projects ready. Like
he's got the cover art though. He showed me the cover art.
I seen it.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna go crazy. I'm dropping a single on this Friday the 29th.
Ooh.
It's called Gilly Suit. That's why that's why I'm draped out.
By the
time this shit out, you probably go check that out. Stream
It'll probably be out before this, so make sure you go then.
Yeah, go then. Yeah. Figure it out. Get a calendar.
Now we'll have all your links and shit.
Yeah, we will.
Set up and shit. Yeah. That's exciting. Like I said, like it's been good to see and shit, and like I look forward to like seeing what you guys cook up and shit. You guys.
Thank you.
Shit, when the shit come out, we got to pop back out on y'all, man.
Yeah. No, you know what?
For sure.
You know what? What's that video you did in the liquor store? I know Colin shot it.
Overthink.
Yeah.
Overthink.
Yeah.
That's a really good video.
Yeah, that one was awesome, dude.
I love the subject. I love the matter in it.
The craziest that you want to hear something crazy?
Tell me. I want to know everything. I know you shot it in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I shot it in here. It was shot in like 3 locations. I did some in LA. I believe some was in Long Beach.
Yeah.
And then we did the rest in San Clemente at Larry's.
Yeah. I seen that.
But I originally shot it because I wanted it to be like no performance shots, like all just storyline. And so it was to a completely different song. Like a whole,
really?
Yeah, a whole nother record. Like, and literally,
it was. That's crazy.
And then I started to just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna try some of my songs behind this, and it was like, this one works.
Damn,
like it was crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was fucking rad. I was at Colin's house one day, and like we had been sitting on the footage for probably a year. He like put it up, and he's like, bro, we gotta fucking do something with this shit. You know? And I was like, all right. And at first it was all in color,
right?
And then we switched it to black and white, and I was like, this made it a little more dramatic, you know. And then we found the song we wanted to use, and it kind of just after that we're like, all right, fuck it, let's put it out.
Great song too.
Yeah, I love that record. That was like when I was getting really into like I just recorded myself, trying to be like fully self-sufficient.
Right.
That's when I think music like got way easier for me too. Is like once you like fully learn how to record yourself, learn how to work it a little bit. You're not guessing as much. You know, you know what you're doing.
It's a great video. I think you guys should go watch it.
Yo,
you be acting. You be acting too, because like, I be seeing your videos and shit, and I'm like, this will be acting like, you know what I mean? Like,
I used to.
It gets very like, I could see you like, what was it, Monster?
Yeah, Monster.
In that video, how you're like the look back and shit. Like, I'm like, this fool knows what he's doing. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean?
Built for this.
It's intentional for sure.
Yeah. I mean, shit, dude. The funny shit is, I used to do that with me and Dalton. We used to like do improv classes and all kinds of shit as a kid. Like, that's I wanted to be on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. You know, I was like, fuck, I gotta act or something, bro.
If you could take someone's spot on that show, who would you take?
Shit, Zach or Cody. Bro.
I'm trying to be the main character.
Sweet Life, bro.
They trying to be Mr. Mosley out there.
Esteban was pretty cool.
Esteban had that shit on. He had that shit on all the time.
That's hard.
Fucking A. That, then you wanted to date Hannah Montana, you know?
Yeah. I seen that.
I was like, fuck. When Disney Channel was cool as shit as a kid, now you're kind of like, what's up with this shit?
There's a lot of shit coming.
So how would you guys say that you guys engage or like, I guess gain an audience? What do you guys do to like keep building an audience?
Now, see, that's a tricky one.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. To be honest with you, bro, that's the one thing I'm trying to figure out. Like, I have so much belief in the art that I'm selling, but it's just like, you know, I feel like, and like, I'm not trying to speak for you, but I feel like our problem is like, I'm not ever trying to be inauthentic.
Yeah.
So like, that probably holds us back from like getting more
especially
attention.
the way stuff moves now. It's like, you gotta
do a little
show
dance.
You make it, put it here. Like, sometimes I like the third wall of the privacy of like, you know, don't you want to just hear it, you know? And then that's even now music videos now, like they've kind of are disappearing now, because it's like it's all reel based. Like people want instant content, and they want to see it like every day. And it's like sometimes like the way promoting is now, at least how I view it sometimes, is like you just have to keep posting this, like shoving this thing down people's throats. Where like at times I'm like,
I don't even want to hear
the art out.
Like, I got hella
shit. You know? That's what with our shit. I don't push that shit. Like,
like,
people be coming up to me like, bro, you didn't tell me you have a pod. It's like, well, now you know.
Now you know, bro. Like, it's like, I guess to answer your question, it's like, I want to just develop that motherfucker organically. And anybody that jumps on the train, I know they fucking with me the same way my homies is fucking with me. Like, y'all fuck with me because you fuck with me. It ain't on some shit where it was like, this guy went viral. Did you fuck see it? It's like the music, gang.
Going viral is cool, but then it's like it's not, because like you just get that.
You just become that moment.
5 minutes, 10 minutes of fame or whatever. You know?
Instead of being like
15 seconds.
having legs to stand on, where it's like, all right, bro, I can, you know, like make this to where like I can throw, you know, every show I do throw, it's not like there's thousands of people there all the time, but there's like 100, 200 people that show up, and it's like you have a good show, you know, and it's like
it's hard.
And it don't even matter. Either one is fucking lit. Dog.
Yeah,
like they're fun.
Exactly.
I'm having fun either way. I'm on stage. I'm having a great time, dog. Like I go perform. I've been doing this since I was 5 years old in the mirror. So you think if there's 10 people here, I'm not gonna have a good time? I did it with 0. Like,
I'll start rapping at a party anyway, still, just because I like to do it. Like, you know,
every time, bro.
Yeah, people underestimate like 30 people. You know, 30 people is like a whole classroom and shit. You know
that's a lot of people.
30 people that fuck with you is way better than fucking 200 that are like. Cool to like
casual
you,
shit.
It's just sitting right there, like I'm too cool to fucking vibe with your music, even though you pay for the ticket.
Me on the low, gang. Like, you know, you over here like.
I'm sure you guys see it, right? Like where like your views don't make sense. It's like sometimes the views are higher than your people following you, and you're like, this doesn't make sense.
What's going on?
I mean, that's
manufacturer guys,
because you can do that. You can pay for, you know, get all this stuff. Like,
but also it's like people that don't follow you or low key don't want you to see that they fuck with you. With reels, it's so easy now. Like they see it, and now you can't even tell who's seen that shit.
That short form content shit is like literally changing the game.
And the internet is changing and shit.
I mean, and that's, I mean, you know, it's the internet is
I really like, to be honest with you, bro, like I'm not really like, I love the internet for everything it's brought, but it's like that's not why I make music. I don't make music to like,
I really just enjoy to do it now. Like I catch myself sometimes like I'm just doing it, not even thinking of what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just doing it, you know. It's like,
which is probably the best.
I just love to record, you know. It's like I really actually love the
this
process.
shit for real.
I would do this shit for free.
I've been
doing this shit.
I've been doing it for free for like fucking 13 years.
I haven't touched no real money off of it, but I still do it the same way. You know?
A lot of people do it for like the clout, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that's what separates like an authentic artist from like someone who's just like in it for something else.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's definitely moments back, like I don't know, 5 years ago, where you're like, you want that, want everyone to know, and now it's like, you know, the older I've gotten and like grown and actually accomplished a couple like, you know, real goals I had. It's like, yeah, bro, it's about like the wins you get along the way, not like that whole fucking, you know, being able to be like, everyone knows my name. It's kind of like, whatever, dude. You know? Do you feel good? You know, like,
you happy?
Are you guys happy?
Yeah.
I ask you guys all this other shit. Are you guys happy?
I'm happy, man.
I mean,
it's like, I see way more value in like having authentic friends. Like I'm watching I've grown up with this fool, bro. So it's like, it's different for me. Where it's like, I'm able to like actually make music and like see my homie fucking perform at an arena on his birthday. That's crazy. Like, as like, you know, we had put in fucking 10 years at that point. Like, so it was like, damn, like,
and there was points before even that happened where you're like, damn, bro, nothing's happening, and then all of a sudden it happens. You know,
that one
like,
break,
man,
where shit just comes full circle and just
consistency, bro,
you know?
Consistency,
reassures everything, huh?
It's just like, it's not work for us. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is literally what we. Anytime we like go out to the bars or some shit, we'll look up and be like, fuck, I just want to go record right now. Like, every time, bro. Like,
if I have a couple drinks, I immediately
I'm ready to go.
Denham's definitely been like at the bar and been like, bro, I want to show you some shit.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm always fired. Like, honestly, I have a few beers. I'm like, let's go straight to the studio, bro. Let's get it done.
Yeah. But I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you guys came out and shit. Thank you for letting us pick your guys'
thank you for having us, bro. Thank you for having us.
And after this, they're gonna perform. You guys each got a single. You guys are gonna perform and shit. Live performance here on the LSDP. So look forward to that. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for coming through.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you guys shout your guys' self out right here.
Oh yeah, what's
like
you guys?
All your Instagram.
What's you guys at? Where can they follow you? Find you?
My Instagram is Denham_mag. So DENHAM_MAG. Look me up. I got my the link in the bios for the last tape I put out called Out the Blue. One of my favorite projects I've done. So go check it out. I got some new stuff dropping. Hopefully here, I'm trying to do around like June or July. So
right in time for summer.
Yeah, because I have other news, dude. I got a new Denham dropping. I'm having a son in August.
That's what's up,
Jesus.
Bro.
I didn't want to say it, but
back to Motley Angel, so his name's gonna be Denham Motley Leftwich. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's tough.
Shout out Lil Denham one time, man.
That's Lil DM, you know.
You gonna see it.
Now you gotta go harder, bro.
Good trust. Bro. That's all I've been thinking.
Man. Salute. Marty, where can they find you at?
Y'all can find me at MartyCon23 on all platforms. MartyKhan 23. And I might have a single out in a couple days, so y'all go fuck with me, man.
Any burners, any YouTubes, any?
Yeah, the fence still got DM me. I send it to you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
And all their socials will be up under this video, so just go in the information and you'll find them. So thank you guys for coming.
I appreciate it, brother.
Love.